Okay, sorry, we live. Okay.
Yeah, we
hey,
do.
man, say, man. Do.
These nuts.
We got one out, guys.
Yeah, I got one off. I had to force it.
Guys, welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the
pause.
Middle
That's a pause.
podcast
That is a
where you
pause.
know what's up in this stuff.
Every week.
Every week.
Stucky AM.
Yeah. Stucky AM is 7 a.m.
Do we
30.
look tired?
7 o'clock
On the
the
dot. I'm in my dot count.
cruising. No, we ain't cruising no streets.
Hey,
on the
do y'all
couch.
remember the meme of the Kermit the Frog that was like this?
Oh, my
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
Black Panther?
and the one where he like tea in the window.
Speaking of that,
Yes.
is Usher a top 3 R&B artist of all time?
Yes.
All right. That was quick.
Very
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, I mean, top 3. I can
Yeah.
say that.
I don't think he's number one, but
I mean, who's your number one?
I don't know.
R. Kelly.
Come on, bro. You know you can't do that, bro.
Nah,
Yes,
yes,
you
you can.
can.
Bro, I'm
You
sick of this.
definitely can.
I'm sick of it. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You got to get R. Kelly off. Pause.
You know we can't do
Bro,
this,
next topic, bro. Let's go.
guys.
Well, I think the two things are true. Is he a disgusting, vile
100%.
human being? 1,000%.
Piece of.
Is he also the greatest R&B artist? 1,000%. Like, it is what it is. I hate it, but it is what it is.
Shout out to Ara. Because we remember back in the 90s, we used to call him Ara.
R. Kelly.
Him and Diddy making records right now.
I bet they are.
Yeah, that's good.
Girl, yeah, when I come to my prison city.
Take that. Guys, you know we can't do anything without talking about the fam that I keep with me.
I didn't know if you was gonna start off with
I'll get
yourself
into
or
it.
not. You know,
What is the name this week?
this week?
More than half.
Eagle Hill.
Donut.
Donut
Head.
half.
Donut Hef.
Donut
You know, it's Coach Hef now. Ref Hef is officially over until next August.
That was quick. That might have been your quickest name.
It's only the high school season's only August to November.
It's short.
Okay.
It's short. Some people's football high school season is over now. Which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Well, I'm still B-Wood Cooks, man. Nothing's changed. No extra names over here.
He
Same.
would cook.
Same
No
OG.
game, no
Same
gimmick.
Same
OG.
OG. We put
Genuine?
Genuine. Like,
Is he top 3?
No.
Nah.
Genuine might be like top 50.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Top 50.
Yeah,
That's
top
tough.
50,
No
you
dis-
know
no,
what
that's
I'm
not
saying?
disrespect.
That's not disrespect. That's just
And it's safe.
When we
Top
get
No,
50,
top
man.
50 is pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I just
safe.
feel like something
Top 25 was pushing it.
It just feels in my spirit a tiny bit disrespectful. I don't know why.
Top 25, that might be good.
Nah, I mean, not. See,
No,
now,
I
now
don't
I see
think
why
we
top,
have enough.
I
now I
don't
see
know
why
if-
top 50 works. Because top
Yeah, you're right.
25
Yeah, I don't
top
think it's
25
dis-
seems
yeah,
very
it's-
disrespectful.
Yeah, you're
insanely
right. You're right.
disrespectful, but the other way.
Right.
Watch
50,
out.
you know what I'm
50 nice.
saying?
50 nice.
Because,
I mean, no disrespect to you. I mean,
no, exactly.
I'm
and
pretty
that's
sure
the
he's
thing.
going to say, you can't find 25 people better than me. And I'm
I
going to say, yes, I
can.
can.
Corey gets so
100%.
fat.
I'm
It'll be
I
tough.
can.
It'll be tough though, but we can get it done.
Nah, we can, if we sat down, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
we
let's look
can.
at TGT. Would
Yeah.
you put Tyrese
That's
above
tough.
Genuine? I would.
No.
100. Yeah, 100%.
R&B
Are you
wise,
kidding
I
me?
would definitely put
Are you kidding me?
Tyrese over Genuine.
Are you kidding me?
I have to think about this one. And I,
Would you
I-
put,
singing
would you
and
put,
everything.
would you put Tank over Genuine?
No, but
100%.
hold on. No, hold on. What are we
Yes.
talking about first? Are we talking about strictly music and like voice ability and like that?
Everything. Because
Yes.
of course,
If we add
everything.
everything, of course, Tyrese goes.
Everything.
He got
Acting,
movies.
voice
He got
ability,
movies.
No,
dancing.
I'm not even talking. I'm
dancing.
not talking about the acting.
Yeah,
portion.
no,
I'm talking
no,
about
100%.
everything that pertains to R&B.
100%.
Okay, so the music.
Yes.
Not the
Vocally,
acting, not
he's
everything else.
way better than.
So you think Tyrese is more talented than Genuine by a landslide?
No, I didn't say about landslide. I said I
not
put
by
him
landslide.
ahead.
Yeah,
I would. It would be a no doubt to put him
Yeah.
ahead, even if it was by 2 slots.
100%.
I put him ahead.
I think it's just a safer bet, but I don't know if I had to go back and do like the numbers on hits and
Yeah, but even if we
hits.
get to that, because here's my thing, I'm putting Tank above Genuine too.
100%.
but that's an easy play.
But hit wise, he wouldn't.
How you figure?
And Tyrese still
Tank-
got bangers right
Tank's
now.
first
Like,
album,
Are we talking about? You said everything, so we talking about what he's saying or what he wrote?
but we have to do the same for everybody.
And that's what I am.
So
in my brain.
that would be crazy with Tyrese as well.
It's tough.
I'm just saying, in his own group, he third.
Bro, first of all, just go listen to Stay and go take their best songs vocally. Stay would slaughter anything.
Also, this
No.
last album that Tyrese just came out with is
Bro,
hard.
that's why I say Tyrese is still making bangers.
Yeah, he does still make
Yeah.
music.
It's hard, bro.
It's not even a.
I ain't gonna lie, Tyrese right now, no disrespect, no shade. Tyrese sound like the CD dad play at Christmas time every time.
Hey, put in the
Yeah,
comments,
but it was
Stuckies.
tough.
Put in the comments who's better out of Tyrese and Genuine. Your
Yeah,
personal
we gotta
opinion.
know. We
We
gotta
want to
know.
know.
Anyway,
That'll
I'm Corey from
start
Corey's Corner,
uproar.
a.k.a. Mr. Happy Camper. That's what my cup says right here. My pup, Perry.
Perrito.
And the Eagles got a dub this week, so this Sunday they can't piss me off.
Yeah, they had to get that off, man.
Yeah, I got to. You know what I'm saying?
Cowboys are over.
That's the only thing that sucks about Thursday night football is you can't watch them on Sunday.
Facts. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, what are we gonna do Thursday night? Katie was like, I'm feeling a little bit better. I said, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. So you know the Eagles Nest. I'm part of the Eagles Nest, Dallas and Fort Worth. So you know they meet up in Arlington at the walk-ons.
Mm-hmm.
We can slide by the walk-ons. So we went to walk-ons, and it was just a bunch of Eagles fans in there. There was this one lady who was a Cowboy fan who had a cowbell. Annoying, but whatever. And the first half we were playing so bad, we left. I said, it's superstition. When we come here, you sit right here and I sit here and we play good. Mm-hmm. We went
Y'all
home,
broke the code
and guess what happened?
Turned up.
Exactly.
Cowboys fan, did you hear where their spot is? I didn't know this existed.
Yeah,
Nobody cares about that, but their spot is walk-ons, in Arlington. So we need to,
overrun.
You want to go in there and
take off,
feels like to be a winner?
Don't get
we need to show them these nuts. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen, guys, we're a pop culture podcast. We show up weekly to do that, discuss pop culture. We typically do it in 4 segments. The first being Must Stuck of the Week or Stucky Recap, whichever makes more sense for the week. Then we jump straight to you because you got some Stucky situations you want to get unstuck from. We help you out. How do you get your Stucky situations up on the screen? It's simple. Go to StuckyPod.com. Go to StuckyPod.com. Go to StuckyPod.com. First and only thing you can do on that website is give us your Stucky situation. From there, move on to what's so stuck and stupid in this world that we got to put it on the wheel.
Put them on the wheel.
B-Will navigates that. And at the very end, Cori just kind of puts us through a little bit of shadow work, wraps us up in a pretty little bow since it's on our week. Guys, that's the show, about an hour and a half. Hope you stick around. You guys had me going on the R&B banter for a second there. But now we got to switch. What are we doing? Must Stuck of the week?
And who could it be?
Genuine. I'm just
Real talk.
A lot of people.
No, I'm just
But I had something I just forgot. It seemed like it was a long podcast week, so
It was a very long.
it was like, man, I just forgot all of them this week.
Nah, I mean you could have thrown.
Then do a recap.
No,
No.
I think everybody's recap going to be the same. Election debates.
Yeah.
It's going to be election conversation.
Nah, I ain't had none of them.
yeah.
Hey, man.
Other than
I thought
that,
that was
I mean,
every day.
I had an easy week, man. Same
Yeah.
stuff. I told you, you remember episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I'm boring. So this is the same stuff, nothing different. Oh, well, we did have a passing, in the family, RIP. But, other than that, same boring life, man. I love God, love my family.
IVF.
That's taking over.
That's my recap, man. I got a warrior in that bedroom over there. She crazy.
Oh, okay. But so what's going on?
Whoa.
Yeah,
He said, I got a warrior. She
She a
going
warrior
crazy in
in
the
the
bedroom.
bedroom.
All right.
No, man, she incredible, man. She, she got I say she got to bear all the weight. She like to say she's not the only one, but yeah, it was crazy, man. You gotta give her all the shots and everything else, and we had an egg retrieval last week, where basically they go and get all the follicles out, and scientifically they take my sperm in a petri dish. I say petri dish, could be another dish. They take her eggs and they put them together, and life happens. Well, we had to wait till Tuesday to figure out how many of them turned into embryos. Embryos.
Them
embryos. The Middleton Bros.
Yeah.
I feel like that was my week. And then Eagles got the dub, man. We looking good.
Yes, sir. Thursday
The
night.
bye week. And here's the crazy thing, man. It's our defense. I never thought I'd see the day. And I have
look
to,
fantastic.
first off, I got to give Matt his flowers.
Thank you.
For being right on this. Our defense got better when we took out Avonte Maddox.
Thank you, bro. What have I been saying since the beginning of time? Sit his tail down.
As a
He
matter of
is
fact,
trash.
There was
bro.
one play last
Maddox,
week.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
There was one play last week where he came in. This is why I knew it was done.
Got crusted.
'Cause He got dusted.
crusted, bro.
I said, "Dang, bro, it really was
my
Maddox."
gosh, bro.
But we got 2 rookie defensive backs:
Kenwan. Or
Kenyon Mitchell,
Come on, bro. I call
Cooper
him Kenwan.
DeJean. What they call him, Kenyatta Mobay.
Yeah. You get
Wow.
locked up. Hey,
Because
every
he be locking
receiver.
up everybody, bro.
Sounds like, so are y'all claiming Super Bowl or something?
No,
I'm with
I'm
it.
not-
I say
okay.
Battle of the Birds at the top. What's up?
I'm not saying that.
I say Battle of the
So
Birds.
what y'all talking? Y'all talking a lot about him?
It's
No,
on
no,
the
no.
year.
Let me tell you. No. The reason why is because
I got him.
if you're watching the defense and you're watching the game,
Yeah.
remember we have a bunch of young assets.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of young assets.
Just
People are
green.
playing off their rookie
They're
contract.
just green.
And everybody right now is firing on all
That's right.
cylinders. And then for the older people, because the young people are playing so well, the older people don't have to do
So
as much.
That's right.
You can let BG get in there. BG get to go off.
BG gets to watch the play
That's what I'm saying.
breakdown before he makes the tackle. Whereas before,
He had to
everybody's
do the work.
kind of age. So you're looking at each other like, I can't pick up your slack. And you're like, dang. Now BG gets to hold off for a second, see it break down, and then go make his tackle.
Facts.
Bro, that's all we need him for the last year, bro. Just get in there and make
It sounds like Eagle really, y'all the James Harden of the NFL. Y'all
No, I
just
don't
some
watch it.
season.
Watch it.
The Peyton Mannings, y'all just good in the season. When
Watch
it's going
it.
to play, y'all trash too.
Watch
man.
it. Hey, all I can tell you is this.
Cowboys
I
is
know
trash
that's not
overall.
coming from.
Yeah,
this
we trash overall. So
Okay,
let's get that out the way.
We'll talk about that.
But it sounds like y'all trash too.
Now listen, Battle of the Birds. I'm
That
calling it
Saquon,
right now.
y'all trying to live off that Saquon. That I saw a dude online do the same little jump. I'm trying to destroy this jump. The one where he jumped
can't,
backwards,
bro.
It's not
can't.
that big, bro.
Yes, it
that
is.
jump, I can do it.
Stand up
Brian
right
wore
now.
I
the
can do it.
shirt. Brian wore the t-shirt.
Stand up right now,
Let's do it.
jump.
Let's see.
No,
bro,
that's not how.
do it
First
back.
off, you would have
Bro,
got
I'm
flipped immediately.
I'm not gonna lie,
That
bro.
table ain't nothing but 2 feet high.
But also, bro, if you had clipped this table and then hit that fireplace,
Lord have mercy.
I don't know.
I've been
The show would
insured.
have
I got
to end.
insurance. We'll be fine.
That is crazy. No, it's in the see. This how you know this is hateration, holleration.
Oh, 100%.
When we see something amazing happen, this was me. This was my revelation towards the end of the Kobe years.
Mhm.
I used to hate Kobe so much. It was simply because Kobe was so damn good.
Yeah.
When you allow yourself to say, "I'm gonna watch greatness," you stop the hating.
Yeah. At some point
You
you
stop
say,
the hating.
I
Bro,
love
he touched
Saquon.
his
No.
toe.
I
You
love
ain't
Saquon. I
his
love
toe.
Saquon.
It's gonna be no.
Bro.
But here's what
I love
gonna
Saquon.
happen.
He touched his toe mid-game.
Bro, mid-air off of a spin.
Ben, I know.
And then not only jumped backwards, like meaning his back was towards the player,
Direction.
he moved.
I've seen better in
forward.
college.
Ain't nobody ever
There's
seen
no
that, bro.
one college play. Though I
I'm
did
talking
see
about from him.
Oh no way!
He bounced. What about Marshawn Lynch breaking through all the players and doing
Those are
all
great.
that?
Impressive
Beast mode.
play. But I've seen players. I seen Marion Barber do the same.
That's tough.
I've
That's
never,
that's what
I've never seen anybody.
I've never seen
clear
anybody
his
do
a
it.
backwards
Saquon did.
hurdle is not that serious, man. I'm
Okay.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
That was my week.
And also, I keep saying we forget this part. LeBron wore the shirt. Forget what I'm talking about. LeBron wore the shirt. He touched his toe mid-game backward.
Doing toe taps is
That's,
crazy.
that
Hey,
is
ball
tough.
in hand.
That is
Mr.
tough.
Gymnastics.
That's
Is
tough.
a toe tap tough?
So he went to what
I'm about to say,
what
don't
we're
base
trying
that
to-
on that.
Not for
'cause no.
Saquon.
Yeah, but
This, we're talking about professional
No, no,
athletes,
no,
not
no.
people like us. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. That's what I'm saying.
But my point to you is
Oh, that's a good point.
mid-game, he was adjusting his body so much that he realized, I got to get over this dude. Let me pull my legs up even more. And he was touching the toe with the... Stop it,
Come
bro.
on,
Cleared him.
Crazy. That's
Man,
insane.
Pat Mahomes throwing sidearm is just
Everybody
as
throw
equal,
sidearm
man.
though.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Matt Stafford
just
been
as
throwing sidearm.
Hey, Jay Daniels,
If every
Kenny
running back had
Williams.
the opportunity to do it, they would jump backwards too, man.
Why
I've
haven't
seen
they?
George Kittle do it,
Why
man.
haven't they? They still can.
I seen George Kittle. No, because the doctors and the team tell them don't do it.
And that stops them.
Well,
You know what?
Eagles, y'all culture, y'all don't give a damn about none of that. Y'all don't care about investments. Other teams like, man,
Here we
don't
go.
be doing all that
No,
hurdling.
so
and
now let's get to it because Cori just gave you the way to win. Okay,
yeah.
you get a whole bunch of YNs. Okay, with rookie contracts.
yeah, 100%.
And you tell them they don't get paid till they play. That's how you win. Now you don't go get the guy who's been in the league 7 years and deserves to get $90 million a day, and say, "Well, I trust that you can do the job." We see for 30 years that doesn't work. What works? Get the YNs.
And think about this: the Saquon signing for the Eagles was actually uncharacteristic.
That's right.
100%.
That's why everybody was like, "Whoa, you
Yeah.
paying big money to a one running back?"
Yes.
When the
And he was
formula has
injured.
been, think about the last 4 years. The formula for us has been, we go get a running back. That's a formidable running back. He gonna have a 1,000-yard season, and then he's leaving. You get a check somewhere else. Miles
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Sanders, buddy from last year who's now with the
The
Bears.
only person that didn't do that was Shady, really, for us.
Right, but then that
Shady.
was the Andy Reid era. I'm talking
That's
about
right.
this era.
Yeah.
Right? That was a different type of thing. In this era, we do running back by committee. So that was even uncharacteristic. Like Jalen Hurts, we went and got Jalen Hurts, and he was riding the pine behind Carson Wentz.
That he, especially coming off the first 2 games he lost y'all, Saquon, he had no choice but to jump like that.
Hey, but
What's
and
your-
y'all always coming back
redemption.
like that.
Yeah,
Y'all always losing and got to come back. So,
Hey,
yeah, he had no
great-
choice
that's
but to
not
jump
true.
backwards.
that is not true.
great
wildin'.
redemption.
Dak like them donuts in there, empty calories. What's your recap?
Shoot, my recap. Just a whole bunch of work. I saw Red One.
Oh, it did
Red
come out
Rum?
this week.
Red One.
How was
Oh.
it? Because I know people are already hating because they don't like The Rock. And I've this is crazy. I've seen the
Yeah.
switch from people loving The Rock to not liking him.
I thought it was actually not bad. I actually thought it was pretty good.
I thought it would be pretty good too.
It's definitely not a kids movie.
Well,
actually,
really?
I take that back. It's a kids movie.
Ain't no nothing.
There's a lot of cursing.
Teenagers.
It's
Kids.
PG?
Is it? Oh, yeah, it has to be PG-13. If not rated R. I
teenager
don't know what
kids,
the rating was. I didn't.
How many times they said the F word? Because I
Oh, didn't say F word once.
There's
Oh, you good.
PG-13.
Yeah,
So here's my
But the
here's
S
my
bomb crazy, bro.
The
Yeah.
F word.
well here's my thing about PG-13 movies. I think they're all trash, and that's
Oh.
I don't think I've
what's,
seen a
what's the
PG-13.
problem with The Rock?
Oh.
Why don't people like him?
So I feel like this is what's
what's
happening
next?
right now.
This
There's
is
a
typecasted.
yeah, and then also there's a bit of sometimes you can overexpose yourself,
That's right.
and people get like fatigued.
Overstay your welcome.
Yes, exactly. Right. You live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Mhm.
What movie is that from?
I thought it was Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
He said
I know he got it
Run the
from a
lyric.
movie. I just can't remember. I want to
from
say
The Dark
him.
Knight. He said it also in that same
He
lyric.
did.
Oh yeah.
Press next right there.
Anyway,
Yeah, on Monster.
exactly. What was it, Monster? No, it wasn't Monster. That was
Dun, dun, dun.
no, that wasn't Monster.
Wanna
It
be a
was,
hero, live long enough to see yourself
Self become a villain.
that's the song with
Dark
Pusha
Knight
T
Hero, die and be a hero, or something like that. Dark Knight Villain. Yeah. He said Dark Knight Villain, die and be
That
a
was
hero.
I'm so appalled, right?
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
appalled.
yeah, yeah.
I'm so appalled. Yeah, that's what it
Anyway,
is. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I feel like was happening with The Rock right now. And of course, there's going to be people. There was a time where I thought The Rock could run for president, bro,
100%.
and he would have got 80 million votes. Like,
Yeah, it was 4 years. 4 years ago.
it was like 4 or 5,
2020.
probably like that. Yeah. Like the 6 to
He
4
even
years
said
ago,
he was trying to try to run, right?
bro. The man could have, and the whole cabinet could have been WWE people. John Cena could have
What
been.
was
head
the
of
movie
defense.
that was his fall off? Or not really fall off, but like his decline.
I would say
Jumanji.
what was the
Started the decline of The Rock.
Black Adam.
But I like Black Adam. Everybody
Black
crushed
Adam was
Black Adam.
trash.
I
But
like
he's
Black Adam.
but you could have liked it, but it was still like
I
probably
don't-
the start of
Black
the
Adam
decline.
wasn't trash. I think him as Black Adam was not
was
good.
trash. Yeah. I agree with you. I think some of the sub acting wasn't that great either.
Right.
So okay,
Like they
let me
spent
back up.
they blew the budget on him.
Let me back up. Maybe it was pretty bad. I just think that it wasn't as bad as people said in the people were like trashing the movie, and I was like, oh, it wasn't that bad.
Kind of like Madam Web.
Yeah.
I thought Madam Web was
I
that bad.
think
I didn't think. It was
what's
that
the
bad.
definition of typecasting?
Where you
What's the
get
definition
set
of it?
in the same role for the rest of your career. Look,
Yeah,
if you're like
I think people really just want to see him more in the action rather than the seeing this big swole guy do comedy. I think that's the separation. Like it was cool when he was doing those super girly Disney films,
Mhm.
but when he what's up, bro? We like
It
that?
ain't you.
Oh. But when he started doing that, like, we'll just say this: that jungle. What's that? Jumanji or the jungle?
I said
Jumanji?
Jumanji.
Yeah, when he started doing like this, like it's cool to do kid stuff, but you gotta there's a bag of kid stuff.
He tried to
When
be
you start
Batista,
getting that
bro.
adventurous kid stuff, we ain't trying to
He
watch
was
that.
trying to be like Batista. It didn't work.
Yeah,
But the thing,
That's the argument. Is
Yeah.
what WWE star has the best range?
The Rock.
Batista, 100%.
No.
Oh no, Batista, but you know
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah,
Batista
bro,
is
my
tough.
boy Batista.
He can do anything. No, you're right. My bad. Batista, my bad.
He can do it
Yeah, he
all.
can do it all.
For sure. You know,
Drug
who's a-
dealer,
You
anything.
know who's a close second, and people they disrespect his acting.
Cena.
John Cena, boy.
No, John
But
Cena.
the thing
But
about-
John
Definitely
Cena
a close
is to me a mini Rock.
That's what I'm
He
about to
just-
say. To
No, no,
Brian's
no,
point,
but-
he's kind of typecasted already.
Yes,
Sure, but he has done more valuable roles
100%,
than The Rock
100%.
has.
But he's the comedic villain every time.
So with the argument, so is The Rock still in Fast and Furious?
Of course.
Yeah.
So I don't know then. I don't know
Well,
how
no,
we.
It's not. I don't. He's not gonna. He is box office.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Whatever movie he comes to.
okay, that's
I'm
how
not
I'm
saying he
looking
fell off.
you're
That's
saying,
how I'm looking
you're-
at it.
so
I'm talking
in
about
terms of
in the
making
graces
money-
of the people.
Yeah, I'm looking at the money part.
Right.
my
In
bad.
terms
Yeah,
of making
yeah.
money in the box office, that's not.
No,
gonna be
no,
close.
Rock ain't gonna
I don't
never
mean it.
have a problem
I
doing
mean,
that.
if we're talking about actual acting range and we had to go,
That's
tit for
definitely
tat,
Batista, bro.
I would say Batista for sure, without even
Is The
Question.
Rock top 3 actor go?
No.
of what.
All right, I'm just.
Of,
I'm talking about
athletes?
actor right now. Period.
No.
Actor.
No,
No.
ever.
Stop
Never.
Stop it. There's never a
Hey,
moment.
hey,
Because you can
Top
have.
50.
No,
Are you saying most paid?
No, we're not saying most
I wouldn't
paid, but
even
most
follow
paid
that.
is most
No,
paid
no.
is still is one of the things that or metric that you
I mean,
use
first
to
and
say
fo-
top
first,
actor.
first and
So that's
foremost,
why I asked it.
you still have Denzel acting. I can't wait
Which
to see
he's about to
Gladiator.
retire, and that's
Well, he
that's,
said he
that's-
wasn't actually. He came back and said that's not what I said.
Oh, so
It
he
was more
fraud.
context. Yeah, he said he's just way more selective with the films that he chooses, and now he wants to be more behind the camera. instead of in
Denzel,
front of
you-
it.
But he did. I watched the interview in full. He
right?
did say that.
He did. No,
That's
no,
crazy.
he said it.
You said
but
he came back though.
No, he
No,
he
he
said
named a
every-
whole
said
bunch
it.
of movies,
No,
and
he
then he
said
said
no.
this is gonna
he
be my
said,
last.
and then that like I'm gonna retire. And
Yeah.
then I think what he was trying to say was when he came back and said, "Well, I said that, but like the context of what I was trying to say was I might stop acting, but I will never stop being a part of the film industry."
Okay.
Maybe, but I think he was talking about retire.
Because you know he makes movies too, like he did Fences and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
no,
But
yeah.
you can't if he up there. Will Smith still acting. Damson Idris is still acting.
Okay. That proves the point.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of great people.
There's
out
a
there.
lot of great people
Rock
out there
top
still
50.
acting.
You just named black folks.
I just
right
that's
there,
it.
like,
I'm just going, and that's my point. Like you know what I'm saying?
There's too many.
Yeah.
I'm just going there.
And you just named men. We ain't talking about
Michael
the
B.
women.
Jordan of The Rock.
Yeah. Who?
Michael
B.
Michael B.
Jordan?
Over The
Yeah.
Rock.
In terms of acting?
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan of The Rock.
Without Michael B. Jordan.
100%. All right, I just gotta ask for
Bro, he
people.
did
The
So-
Rock could never do Fruitvale Station.
I'm about to say he did Fruitvale. Game over. Fruitvale
Well, you
Station.
just gotta
Him
let my-
crying and
He
rocking.
couldn't do Hardball.
Whoa.
Did you? What's that movie? Game Plan? Did you not see how he got soft in that?
No. It's not about being soft.
Bro, his acting.
No,
Bro,
no.
what I'm trying to get at is his
Yeah.
bag of going to sad to funny. Come on, man.
I don't believe that one. The sad one, I don't believe. Like with Batista, wherever
Right.
he's at, I believe whatever he's in that moment. Like if it's action, if great, if he's silent.
Because even with Game Plan, they had to, with the sadness or whatever, they had to throw in like goofy,
Yeah.
whatever. And part of that is like the Rock's size. And Dave Batista even took that serious. He said,
Yeah.
I had to stop lifting because people have to believe me in the roles that I'm in.
I'm about to say one name that's about to crush Batista and all them. Ballers. Nobody has a Ballers bag. Hello. Batista ain't got that. The Rock can
Okay,
do series.
I
The Rock can sit here and do
lie.
series.
He
Ballers
Multiple
is tough.
seasons, baby.
Oh no, Batista
Ballers
could
is
do
tough.
that.
He
Don't get
just
it
don't
twisted.
have one. I don't think
He
he
just
has
don't have
The,
one.
the
But
Rock,
again-
the Rock and Ballers is why I like him so much, really.
Yeah, no, Ballers is tough.
Ballers is tough.
But again, how am I saying the Rock is bad?
No,
I'm
I
just
know what you're saying.
If
Yeah, I
we
know
were
what you're
talking
saying.
range,
Yeah.
in the camera world, we like to call this dynamic range. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The Rock might got 10 stops, Batista got 15.
That's
That's
it. That's
tough.
all I'm saying.
I like that.
I know technically. It's
We get so far off topic.
My
Oh,
bad.
yeah,
Sorry,
my
no, this
bad,
is good.
yeah.
Press next mixture. I'm not even gonna do my weekend. Let's just jump into
You want to do yours? Or we
Yeah.
want to go ahead.
You gotta scroll it.
Oh, I'm talking about the recap. Or do
No,
you
he
want to
already
get?
did.
already did my
Oh, you
recap.
already
I
did
was talking
your-
about. I was
Oh yeah,
gonna
so
brought
the
it up.
red one and okay, dang. So you want to get into the Stucky Situation?
All right. This is anonymous.
This is.
Why you gotta
Oh,
be
I didn't check
anonymous?
the.
You didn't check the stats.
Nah,
It's
I
all
just
good. She
grabbed the
says
shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that should be the punch.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta be anonymous with the screen on
yeah.
there. That gotta be the.
That's gotta be.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
put that
we
button
gotta
on
be
there.
able to
Corey,
clip
put
that
in
from
there.
old boy.
Corey,
Yeah.
Put that in this episode.
Yeah.
Right. All
That's
right.
tough.
So I'm in a really tough spot and can use some advice. I'm 31, and my partner and I have been together for 5 years. About 6 months ago, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison on a third strike. I love him, but understandably, this has turned my life completely upside down. I've been trying to stay supportive, writing letters, visiting when I can, but I can't help wondering if I'm putting my life on hold for something that may never feel like a real partnership again. I don't know if I can handle the weight of this for the next 25 years, but I also feel incredibly guilty for even thinking about leaving. How do I decide whether to stick it out or move on with my life? Am I a terrible person for wanting to leave, or would it be worse to stay if I'm not fully committed? Help me figure this out. I feel stuck, and I don't know what to do.
First of all,
They still doing third strikes.
Yes.
Before
I'll flip my phone because I'm about to do some
before
research
we
in a
move
second.
on, slow clap. The diction on this.
Oh yes. I feel like this is an actual.
I'm almost inclined to say it's AI. Like it's
Yeah.
that
Well,
clean.
I'm about to say they did good because I did not. Typically what I will do is when they be typing and be crazy, I'll throw it into AI to like, hey,
Yeah.
clean this up.
To clean it up.
Right. No,
Take it
I
away.
literally just took this off the spreadsheet. Threw it straight in.
Once again, slow clap for whoever you are, 31-year-old.
They must have AI because they got the little the dips and.
They had it.
The-
But
and the
that's good,
pauses
good.
And the dashes.
Yeah. I'll
I'd
make
have put a
mine
comma.
quick. This is an unpopular opinion, but just leave. I mean, no, seriously. And it depends how long the 25 years. I need to know if it's a percentage that he's doing because he could just do 5, 7 years or 8
could be
years, 9
sentenced
years.
Yeah, only have to
And
do it
then-
there.
Do you
On a
have to
third-
do on a third strike?
On a third strike, you have to stick it out.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and bounce. And then and just, no, seriously. But just make sure you put money on his books. Make sure you're still, have that thing there until as long as you can do it or until that relationship dwindles down. Stick it out as long as you can. But the reality of life is it's 25 years gone. You can go back and forth, spend the money, do what you want to do. But unless you bred it, man, just it costs a lot of money to deal with an inmate. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I know firsthand. And it's just not 25 years, the only way you can see them is through a visit at a table, and you could barely touch them. It's just not worth it. So, and then he had to know what he must have not thought about that from whatever he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. I forgot.
No matter what it was a felony.
Yeah. So yeah, he whatever he was doing, he had to weigh that in. So that right there alone, and every situation is different, but obviously he wasn't weighing that in if it's the third strike. So yeah, just go ahead and go about your business.
Yeah,
Don't waste no money.
There's a couple layers to this too, and like when he said or he or she, because I don't know, right?
That's just as my partner. So.
Right, that's the part that. Gets me.
Yeah, okay.
That's the part that gets me, because then that adds to it too. Like, well, if he's going to prison, yeah, you probably want to go ahead and get up out of there, because it's not gonna be. Yeah.
Hey, either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Ryan on this one. I think, and I'm slowly healing from this part of my brain that thinks that it's okay to be in like situations that are not beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have to say that you're a loyal person or something like that. I'm slowly breaking out of that thing. So I'm realizing how toxic that can truly be and how waste of time that can truly be. So if that's the case, I have to say here, I think it's probably smart for you to go ahead and cut it off. I mean, because to say third strike, that can only assume a few things. But
behavior hadn't changed.
one thing that I used to hear a lot in my therapy sessions was an apology is just change behavior. That's a true apology. You can say I'm sorry all day long. Anybody, I'm sorry, I don't. That's great. Show me the behavior change, and then we'll go from there. So if you're on third strike, that means you done been whooped twice, and you ain't worried. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about going back. So I'm nothing. In other words, for this person to make whatever decision they made, they had to consider you in the moment. It's been 5 years y'all been together.
Lack thereof.
They consider. That's what I'm saying. The decision that this person made lets me know where you stand in their life already. So, like in other words, like no matter how down and bad I get, I think it'd be hard for me to make too hard of a decision that's going to destroy my family or something like that.
100%.
Even no matter how little or high I think of them, I have to consider my family. I might say, I don't really think of them that much. I'm going to do this really bad thing. Well, that's where you think of them. You see what I'm saying? Like, so if that's the case, that's where you're at in his life, and he's told you. So you stand on business and say, well, this is where I'm at.
I wonder if there's I don't know this. You might have to Google it. Google it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all see that? Okay.
Yes.
Katie just showed me that video the other day. You could have been Googled.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's is there a time limit? So let's say, because in all fairness to this person, let's just say, and I said this, so I'm saying it for myself, there hasn't been changed behavior. So let's just say the person may be younger, they had their 2 stints or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And for some years now, maybe let's call it 6 or 7, they've actually been on like a really good, the up and up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a moment, they slipped up. And because of the law, it technically is a third strike, even though it may be like a lower felony type thing. And so for anybody else, they may say like, oh, this is a whole different person. They're really not like this anymore. Is there a time limit on a third strike?
25.
No. I'm not talking about what you did. I'm talking about to where if I did my first offense at 21, I did time. My second offense was at 25 when I got out. I did time. Can there be like, okay, if you're good for 12 years, it kind of resets, or it doesn't matter when you're 70 and you hit again, it's third.
It's just a strike.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just a strike.
crazy, bro.
Especially like with alcohol, bro.
25 is straight up like with the third strike. There's no early release. There's 100%. No work time. You have to ride.
You gotta go sit down.
25. No matter what happens, you have to.
You only have
25 is a mandatory minimum.
Thank you,
with
Democrat.
no extra release.
That's just like that's what it is for like DWI, driving with intoxication. You only got 3 strikes, but they're right. You got 3 times in your whole life to get caught drinking while driving. 100%.
Yeah, what the difference is with DWI is not that charge or not that stint. Like DWI, that third time you'll lose your license forever or something to that effect.
Or worse, potentially.
You could go to jail, but like
right.
Okay.
That's crazy because the DWI isn't necessarily.
But we're talking about just like from the legality standpoint.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying in general as an example. Yeah, that third strike is real.
Yeah,
you only got 3 strikes.
I mean, I guess they've been saying leave. I tell Katie this all the time. It's really a couple situations where I'm leaving. This. You talking about hold you down?
Hold what down?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What am I holding down? That's another.
These.
Yeah.
There's two things.
Yo,
Like,
these
You're being held down.
my
The
community
government.
specifically. My community specifically. There's two things that we got to stop doing. Free whoever.
They did no.
Stop that.
And I get
because
it.
we don't.
Yeah.
I understand it because I have said free whomever, and I understand that there's some situations where
Nah,
you would,
I hit the age now when I see some of the breaking news on Shade Room, whatever else. This person got arrested. I'll be clapping. Get them out of here, boy.
Because it's at some point you realize I'm appropriating all that bad behavior.
Yes,
you know?
and we just allow it. And you gonna call me all type of coons and whatever else. I do not care, bro. The way I feel is that there are things in the culture. Yes, do I think that there are systemical things that are against us?
Of course.
100%. Do I also believe that sometimes we be doing knucklehead shit? 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Get them knucklehead things up out of here. Any systemic thing, I will fight for it to the death. I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
The knucklehead stuff, pack them out, bro.
Yeah.
Pack them out,
free
bro.
whomever, and then the other one is hold you down. Okay, so hold you down again. We love to do this. There'll be a small amount of a percentage of something that's happening, and then we generalize that whole topic on that one small percent. So then everybody says we should make this a thing. Okay, so when you say hold me down, we're talking about that small percentage of a person who went to prison wrongfully,
Right.
and shouldn't be in there, and we have all the evidence to get them out, but it's going to take time.
And that would be the only way for Katie.
Yes, and I will hold you down because I think that's what that came from.
Right.
But it turned into if anyone
If anybody
goes
goes
to jail,
in, we just hold-
we gonna hold.
So it
What?
just falls under loyalty, bro. Everybody want to show their loyalty, man.
Loyalty
That's
to what?
nonsense.
Loyalty to what? Because that's
I'm
not
like,
loyalty.
yeah.
Like you're not getting that same loyalty back.
So let me,
It's not getting
so let me ask you
yeah,
something.
reciprocity or whatever.
What is
Yeah,
loyalty
reciprocity.
to the other
Yeah.
person though?
Facts.
You just put me in all kind of danger.
Yeah.
You're obviously not loyal to me.
100%.
Right?
You're loyal to that
somehow,
game,
Yeah,
whatever that
somehow
game
you want
is.
me to turn around and be like, I'm gonna hold you down. Man, you be held down. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
somebody gonna do something, and it's not even. And the thing is, most people know this. I spent all of my grad school researching specifically the recidivism rates for black male in prison, and some of the reasons why that even happens. I hate the prison system in the United States. Everybody knows that about me. I hate that. I would love to reform it or even change it up. I have a theory that maybe I should just write a book on it, and then people might try to use it or something like that. I don't know. But I want to, like a research project that I would love to do with felons who have, what do they call them?
Nonviolent crime.
Nonviolent crimes.
NBC.
Right? And basically putting them in a society where if they try to escape, they wouldn't escape, but treating them just like humans. How would they progress if we're actually doing true rehabilitation?
Mhm.
Right? Behavioral rehabilitation.
That restorative justice tied into it.
Facts. But that's not how the system is right now.
Everything needs to make money, brother.
Facts. You go in here and it's 25 years, bro. I can't. First off, they're making it impossible for me to even be with you.
Mhm.
We're going to have the same. Let's play this out. When we get on the phone call.
Hey, how was your day?
What was you doing?
I went to the yard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ate downstairs.
Are you thinking about me?
I went
You know what I'm
upstairs.
saying?
Had to mess.
Boom, what was you doing? I can't do that for 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it at that while I can't.
Unless
And
again,
then what you gonna do out on the outside?
no,
Like, you-
unless again, there's something I can do in this
Right.
situation.
There's not.
First of all, if you're in third strike, that means it's probably not an innocence there.
Right,
So
right.
I'm not fighting for anything. Yeah, this is just not. This is Brian actually hit this on notes from the beginning. Nonsensical at this point.
Yeah. And
no, you're
to
not
the-
a terrible person.
And to his
No.
point too, he said, put some stuff on the books. I'm not saying you don't have to be a friend to this person.
Mhm.
You're talking about a lifetime partnership that you want.
Mhm.
If it's not gonna be sustainable.
It really isn't.
So y'all have a kid. What happens? Y'all have a kid, right? Somehow you go to get a conjugal visit. Y'all have a kid. Kid starts growing up. Then what?
Are you trying to see if they get conjugals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's only like maybe a couple states that do that.
I'm just
That's
giving, I'm
crazy.
giving theoretical. Let's say you have a
They
baby.
in
The
there
baby start
meat
growing
beating.
up. Then you ain't there for 25 years. Look, you ain't there for 25 years.
Yeah, it's just not worth it, man.
Nah, it
and
ain't.
you know, a real one, he would say, man, just go do your thing.
Yeah, go
Facts.
fly.
Yeah,
Go
that's
fly.
what a
Facts,
real one
like-
would do. Hey, man,
because
I know
you
I
probably
messed
doing
up,
it
go do-
anyway.
Yeah, because you know he gonna be jealous and all that. So you put that guard up by saying, man, you know what, I screwed up. Just do your thing, hoping that she really don't do it. But yeah, he's Stuckn Stupid. Are we putting him on the wheel? This might be the first
He
time
might
we put
be-
somebody on the
he
wheel.
might have to go up
What?
there.
So his name is him. So we put him on the wheel. No, but it's a segment where a person, place, or thing finds herself in a Stuckn Stupid situation, and then we put their ass on the wheel. Did you find
the conjugal? Pretty much no. Pretty much, there's no way that person can get conjugal. Both of them have to. You have to be married. You can't be in jail. It has to be prison. Inmate has to have adequate security clearance.
So good behavior for a while.
Yeah, you're out of there. Yeah.
Just be married and make sure you're doing good when you're there.
Yeah, so it's usually given.
And what did he do? What was his third strike, or they didn't say?
I
They
didn't
didn't
say
say.
third strike.
Visitor has to consent to a strike, and then if finally allowed, you're only allowed 2 per month.
That's better than most.
Yeah, that's tough. 2 per
married
month is
folk.
tough.
But this takes away if you have to have one or the other. I didn't know that before. So if you do conjugal visits, you can't have regular visits.
I take conjugal all day.
Well, I take them 2 every day.
I take conjugal all day.
I take them 2 every day of the week.
Because even when you get visits, you can only get like 1 or 2 every 2 weeks anyway. Like it's so many people there, you got to take turns.
So in other words, you can choose one.
Yeah, I'm taking conjugal.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, spin that wheel. I'm taking conjugal.
I'm gonna tell her that too. Hey, spin that wheel. Yeah, I got 2 of these.
I said, how long does a conjugal last? That's a real question.
Yeah, real. That's a good point. How long it lasts? To say.
Let's see. Okay.
Is it Stucky Stupid to feel cheated from the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight?
No. But you shouldn't feel cheated from Mike Tyson or Jake Paul. You should feel cheated from Netflix.
Yes, bro. I feel
What is going?
Well, that's still part of it. I'm taking all out. Yeah, I feel cheated.
Yeah. Okay. Well then. Yeah.
Isn't Netflix supposed to be hosting like a playoff game too?
And WWE next year.
Thank you, bro.
Bro, Netflix got to get they.
No, listen,
together.
bro.
Didn't we just
WWE.
say they're the only black company? Weren't we just talking about this?
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm asking. Didn't we say they're the only company like out of all of them that are
that are in black?
In the black?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, out of the streaming
Bro,
platform.
I'm disappointed.
Bro,
I felt
they
cheated.
vary, bro.
I
Very.
felt played, bro.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I felt played. Even when I saw Mike in there, bro, and it hurt me, bro. Like when I saw him doing certain things, biting this thing, the way he looked, I said, man, I felt played. I really thought the way they were doing Jake Paul promo game is tough.
Crazy. Yeah.
The MVP in it, most valuable promotions in that thing.
Yeah.
They're tough. With the way they had Mike looking when he was hitting the bag and all that, and I seen him out there, I said, man.
No, I really do think that there was. Now, granted, Mike did come out and say that he was fighting for his life, had to go through like
that hurt
20
me, bro.
blood
I ain't gonna lie.
transfusions or whatever, like a couple months ago. And you can tell. I mean, he's 58. You saw very quick. Them legs was not the same legs. You know what I'm saying?
That third round, I had to literally.
No, I'm saying when he was hitting them
there
and
was
stuff.
a couple of times. I think he pulled some punches.
No, there several times. Both of them did.
And I think Jake did too.
You talking about Mike? You talking about Mike pull
yes,
punches?
bro.
Yeah,
there was a
round.
counter one time that he always does, and you can see him do it where Jake threw like a round and he dipped it.
Oh yeah,
and his immediate counter is a right hook.
Yeah, right hook. Yeah.
And he kind of dropped the hook. Yeah, like I was
He
like,
didn't even throw it.
Is it? Do you think it's because? Now I don't know. This could be allegedly, but I saw somebody write it up, but they were dropping the script. The script. They were dropping basically saying, hey, the contract. Like the contract says it has to go 8 rounds. You can't do this. You can't knock him out.
That dropped before the fight, so I don't know if it's not valid or not.
No, I don't know. I don't know if they said it was true or not, but
it's possible. But even then, I just
sad, felt cheated, bro. The Netflix situation. You're too much money. Like one thing I believe, when you have a lot of money, I don't accept certain things, bro.
No facts.
I'm sorry.
Not when you have that. Like,
when you have that cash,
yeah.
Like and you the way y'all just get to increase our stuff.
Y'all keep pushing the number too.
What are you pushing it for?
Yeah.
I thought you're trying to advance technology so this wouldn't happen. You've seen too many people go through these things, but that's because they don't have the cash. You have it. You got the servers. You got everything. It's just you dropped the ball, bro. It hurt me.
Sound issues, like
it was crazy.
Did you?
Like
it
the
was
mic would be low,
embarrassing.
and then it just jump up, and then I was like, bro, what is going?
Did y'all watch the
mic
announcers?
wouldn't work. Like it was crazy. Yeah, I was
Lennox
watching
was
everything.
talking to the whole. I thought Holyfield was sick.
Also,
that's why I was talking
facts.
to him like that.
Also, the people that they hired, let's just keep it 1,000, bro. Netflix,
low budget. Man.
I'm sorry, bro. Y'all did a trash job.
You dropped the ball.
And whoever
Very
is
bad.
is over your live events, because I'm assuming the live events portion of Netflix is like its own department.
100%.
I would
Has to
assume,
be.
right?
100%.
Yeah.
Whoever is the director of that,
Fire.
this needs
Get
to.
him up out of there.
They need to be terminated, or there got to be some sort
Put him
of
on a
like,
pip.
right? He got to be on or he got to be on the pip.
Performance improvement plan.
And y'all
Yeah.
need to right now before because the NFL ain't gonna have it. Before the NFL playoffs, y'all need to go ahead and schedule some sort of other live event. It wasn't even on the calendar, but we got to make it so we can go through another run through.
Yeah,
And whoever y'all IT people, because Here's how I also know.
Yeah.
I know some IT nerds in there that was sitting back like, we told y'all. I ain't wanna
100%.
listen to us.
100%. You could.
We told y'all
100%.
we told y'all 7 months ago to up the servers or whatever, but this
100%.
is what gonna happen. And granted, with any live stream, there's always because of the volume of people, there's always a little bit of something that goes on, but never to this point, bro. Netflix, it was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
And
trash.
then when
My
it would
thing
come
is,
back, it would be like late. Like
Yes.
If you're gonna bring something to a magnitude of the NFL, you know that you have to have something to the capacity of 100 million people at all. That should be the
like minimum.
the normal,
Yeah.
the minimum. You should have something set up where it should never lag unless it's 100 million plus. And that's my problem. It's like, man, what you got money for then?
yeah, what are y'all doing?
Yeah,
Somebody need to go to Amazon right now
Mm-hmm.
and be like, hey, what
Build it.
y'all?
now I will say
please
Netflix did now. I will their camera angles and how they were doing certain
Oh,
things
yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Now Amazon, when they did the Kanye West and the what was
Killed it.
Kanye West and Drake,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of I think they were trying to like
But didn't
market their
Amazon
stuff.
Amazon did the pop out too?
That's what I'm
Kendrick.
saying. They're
Went
doing
crazy.
a good job. Yeah,
They going
Netflix-
stupid.
They shoot movies.
But I
out
think
there.
count
they're-
your days, Netflix.
I
Count your
think
days.
their like event person or live event person for Amazon is a black dude.
He
I
gets
think
it
so.
right. He gets it right.
Right. Anyway, I even think the people that they chose as far as the commentators were just not good.
Terrible, man.
Rosie.
Rosie.
Should have got
and
Max
that-
Kellerman. That's who you should have.
Fact. Oh my gosh. Why did you not?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Why
that the
did you
whole
not?
time. Why you didn't get
Because
Max
they
Kellerman?
got to give him the bag.
So what?
Give him the
Netflix,
bag.
They
bro.
got the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
And
thank
that's
you.
gonna bring in everything.
Everything.
It's a Jake Paul and Mike Tyson match. The money will be made.
Mm-hmm.
You could have. If
Money
there was,
is made.
if I am Netflix, I don't care who's coming to the table. We're gonna get the money back.
They even said Netflix was the operating producer at the stadium, and it was terrible. So we have a friend. Yeah, we had a friend who had friends fly in from South Africa because they're from South Africa, and they flew in, and so they stayed there, and then they went to the fight. They bought tickets, flew to America, went to the fight, and they gave us the inside scoop on it. And they were like, "Bro, it was
It
terrible."
was trash inside too.
Yeah, because Netflix is also producing the operations on the inside, so it wasn't like AT&T
Right.
producing it. It was Netflix producing everything. So that means they,
And I get it.
they
I-
couldn't find their seats and stuff.
I'm all about independency, but at the same time, sometimes this is where third party comes in.
Yes.
get
This
them in
is-
there.
this
Well, people
shows
who
you.
know what they doing.
Just hire
Hire the
right
Just
experts,
hire them
man.
out, bro. That's
hire the
it.
experts.
And
I
it
would've
doesn't
hired all
even
the-
matter. You can't.
yeah.
If you hire them as contractors, still Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At the
Like,
end of
gotta
the
have to
Yeah.
They dropped the ball,
go
man.
get
Bad.
it was a huge drop. And I'm telling you right now, the it doesn't look good because everybody hated it. Let there be a mess up during the NFL game. And
No,
even
or
even,
WWE.
facts, even though
Oh
WWE
my-
gonna be
yeah,
tough
yeah,
too.
yeah. Don't
Even a
mess
small
with
thing like this, bro. When it would freeze and you want to rebuffer, so you like go out and then come back in, you would have to fast forward to the live. You can just like click the live
Get me
button.
to the
100%.
live. Get me-
That's
bro, it's so frustrating. I was like, what is going on? Bro, I feel like even the most rudimentary technology we have for streaming right now is better than that.
facts, bro. You could jump to the live point. You know what I'm saying?
Golly, I don't even got to jump to the live point. It can just do it for me. Like when I come back,
Right.
bring me
Just
back
bring
to
me
where we
back
at.
to the live, not the like.
And then when you fast forward, it buffered when you got to the
Facts.
live. Oh my gosh.
Is it Stuck and Stupid to claim
Oh.
pro-black if you marry or date outside your race?
Don't read the rest of it. I'll be copying and pasting. I guess
Yeah,
I did.
100%.
I pasted the whole thing.
I'm stuck on this one.
Yeah, I'm stuck in.
No, I think
Is
you
it Stuck
said-
and Stupid to claim pro-black if you marry or date outside your race?
I'm
I'm
stuck.
stuck.
in.
No, 100% stuck. No.
I'll tell you why I'm stuck in. Because I have I understand both sides. So I'm stuck no in terms of how I feel personally because I'm black at the end of the day. So my experience is just as black as anyone
Just, yeah,
else that's
100%.
black's experience. Now, because I am married to somebody who's not black, my experience now becomes not grouped into the full black experience. So it's hard for me.
Why not?
No, I'm gonna explain what I'm saying to you. So like when I say full black experience, I mean like black family that's father and mother black, kids black. Okay. That is one whole cultural experience. And I get it. What we're experiencing in my family is completely different, but still part of the cultural experience of the black family. When we think pro-black right now, pro-black is essentially anti anything but two black parent household, or at least one black parent household. So when I say stuck and, if we're using that as the dynamic of what pro-black is, I can understand why people feel a certain way if we're using that definition for pro-black. Like, well, you don't have a all-black household. How can you possibly know what it's like to be pigeonholed by these all black roadblocks when
The
you have
Umars.
right. Now, I already told you at the beginning, the reason why I'm stuck is because I don't subscribe to none of that nonsense. Like, to me, that's all nonsense. It's like, at the end of the day, I'm still a black man. I still go through all the things that a black man goes through. I just happen to make my choices the way I make them. It doesn't make me any less of a black person. So when I say I'm pro-black, I'm pro-me. Like, of course, I'm pro my kids. Those are black kids. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Of course I'm pro-black. So that's why I don't subscribe to any of that stuff, but I can understand the nature of that argument. So that's why I say stuck in.
I can't. And the reason why I can't understand that nature is because, first off, pro anything does not mean it's anti something else. You can be pro something and not be anti its opposite or something like that.
Because really they've canceled. That's why I think it's stupid, because they cancel each other out.
Right. That's number one. Number two, if we're talking about the psychology behind what it means to be pro something, if you're talking about somebody who's, you have to be all in or whatever, those same people who make those arguments don't do any other pro-black things in their area of life.
Never.
Or
they do nothing.
Anything.
That's my favorite.
They don't hire
The
black
word for white people,
contractors. They
100%.
don't use black anything else.
That's a good point.
But they want to hang their hat on the fact that
I have a black family.
I have a black family.
That's a really
You don't spend your money in black places. You don't give your money to black places. You do nothing else for the black community.
100%.
And then they'll say, what's more detrimental? You, sir, have 4 children with 4 different black mothers. I may have a nucleus family with somebody outside of my race. You're going to tell me what I'm doing is more detrimental to the black culture than what you have done?
I mean, if you're using that as an argument.
If that's going to be the argument.
And I think this is good, because you've unlocked a point, I think, for all of us, which is like, wait a minute. What exactly is pro-black?
Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah, can we
so
define that?
This is why I say no.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you're going to define it as being what I believe is a slate,
Black across the board.
it's
Let's look it up
black
Google.
across the board, and it's just thought.
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes,
Subjectivity. 100%.
yeah, it's just thought. I think in order to advance our people, we also have to be able to connect with and use other people. So my thought is, when I go to a service or anything else, my first thought is, I'm helping my people first. If I can't help my people first, or I need something else and my people can't service that, then I'm going to other people.
Next best option. Yeah.
But the first option
It's always my people.
is always my people. That is, to me, a black pro-black train of thought. It's pro-your people train of thought. So the action is where there's discrepancy. Sure, you want to call what I'm doing not pro-black, but I promise you I will call what you're doing as not pro-black. Because you are rocking an iPhone.
Yeah, this is tough. This one says key aspects of being pro-black: supporting black-owned business, like you said, promoting black culture, fostering unity, advocacy for justice, education and awareness.
Is any of that say talk about the sanctity of marriage and the nucleus of the black family?
Also, notice how all 5 of those things are actions, because a lot of times what we'll do is say, well, I got a black family. Okay, yes.
And you can still be detrimental to the black culture and the black family.
It's fantastic. Going to school, picking your kids up from school, going to church. These are not things that are promoting the community. You know, you're not supporting a black-owned business. Most times, those churches aren't truly owned by us. You know, what are you really doing anyway outside of doing what like every family does, like going to school, going to church? That's not promoting a culture. That you're just doing what you're supposed, like the other stuff, like getting out and being voiceful about certain things in your
it's
way.
More so of access. That's all pro-black is. You just
But I mean,
access,
to do
really.
what though? That's what I'm saying. My thing is to do what? You gonna say I'm not black enough because I have a mixed family. Okay, so define what black is. Well, okay, black is those 5 things we just pulled up, right? Cool. What are those 5 things that you do? I don't, but I got a black family. Okay.
They use it to be like some platform above you. And the thing is, if you out here really doing community work,
right,
like most of us are,
right,
and you really working with the black community and everything else,
in real life,
none of them care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
No.
You want to know why? Because they know the tenets of it is the actual works behind what you're doing.
Period.
Yeah.
They don't care.
You could then argue that even marrying outside your race then actually helps your race.
Yeah,
because you're giving out more information. So yeah, you're promoting the culture.
Yeah.
So you could really argue that point. Like
That's good.
Yeah, that's certainly working for your culture.
And bro, we're talking about like, again, we don't have to be. This is really an American argument.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Right. This is strictly
thing.
American because we talk about Black American. And do we want to lose the culture of Black American? Now, me personally, I don't think we'll ever lose the culture of Black American. Ever.
It's too big. It's global now.
Yeah. It will always be something, even if we have mixed race kids and everything else. It'll still be that. Also, some of your mixed race kids are gonna go on to marry other full Black human beings. So like, it's not ever going to the watered down of the thing. Just doesn't really make too much sense. But this argument is always a weird one. If you are out there, also as soon as we click this, there will be people in our comments calling us you know what, all types of Uncle Toms and Coons. We don't care. Because at the end of the day, this is also goes for Dr. Umar and all of them. I guarantee you, they would if we made donations, they take our money.
Donation.
We made donations, they take our money.
And the other part is, what are you looking to subscribe to? I don't really care about a culture that's not God culture anyway.
Facts.
So I don't anything that's separatist. I try to really do the opposite, and it shows in my life. Like I married outside of that because I didn't want there to be a separatist feel. You have to marry a Black woman. I would love to if I fell in love and wanted to marry a Black woman that I wanted to marry. I fell in love with my wife. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do about that? I love you. I'm in love with you. Sorry, you're not Black.
Dr. Umar gonna say, you couldn't have fell in love with somebody else?
No, I could have, but I didn't. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Dr. Umar has a point. I just need him to hear that. You have a point. I'm saying, but I didn't.
There's 2 points.
Yeah, it's like, that's great. I should have, but I didn't. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really care at that point. At that point, not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah.
I don't care. Because I know what I'm doing is pro-Black. So
yeah, just chill out. Yeah, it's like whatever, bro.
I love my peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Stuckn Stupid to think that calling or screaming your kid's name from the other room may cause trauma to the kid?
This boils my blood. This is like one of those things.
This is a for me.
This is an because there's context.
There's context, right?
Yeah.
It depends on so many things. Like yesterday, here's a perfect example. We have Friendsgiving.
You know what I'm talking about? To bring up, yeah.
We have Friendsgiving at the house here. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over here, fraternizing with my peeps. And Katie made turkey. It's the first time she ever made turkey. I don't even like turkey, but she made turkey. The way she called my name, she screamed my name out from the other room. How fast did I run to that kitchen?
Well, like a second and a half.
I thought something was wrong
Mm-hmm.
because of the times, right? There's been times where she called me and I know that nothing was wrong because of the tone and inflection and everything else. And there's been other times where something has been wrong and she's called me in that tone. Well, she used this tone when she probably should have used this tone, right? And so it's not necessarily causing trauma, but my response was
traumatic,
was every time I've heard this call, I need to be here.
Mm-hmm. Your body went through trauma to
get
to that point.
I got to the kitchen in 1 second for some turkey. Now, turkey was good, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was.
But that's why I say I'm stuck in, because it really does depend on, yelling is not necessarily, calling or screaming or yelling isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you have to raise your voice to get your voice out. You have to project.
Yeah, if something happens, like you're hurt and you need some help and whatever, cool. I think this is not addressing that. I think this is addressing
giving the other type of context.
Yes, which I'm telling you, this is a blood boiler for your boy. I literally go insane when someone screams my name from another room. I go insane. It's like the decency, bro. Just walk up to me. Because think about all the things that have to transpire whenever you are screaming somebody's name from the other room, okay? Now, that person, it could be in the middle of doing something that they're doing, which is important to that individual in that moment. And I can't take that from them, right? You have something of importance that's on your mind that supersedes whatever's going on in this person's scenario. So you must get their attention right now. Hey! And you start screaming at the top of your lungs to get their attention, right? So now I have to address you to not come off as rude. I have to come out of what I'm doing to walk to you, all because you didn't want to take the decency to walk to me. Because whatever I'm about to come to, you're bringing it up. It's your topic, right? We can all agree? If you're screaming, for me, it's because you have something that you want done or needed to be addressed or something. So now I have to come out of my comfort to come to you, and then you hit me with whatever it is. It's like that. I don't know why that does something to me. And I know when it says trauma from being a kid, this came from mom back in the day, screaming at us from the other room. And I'm like, oh, and every kid does. Like, I'm not special. Every kid goes through this with their parents, right?
Right.
Hey, come here. But it's stuck so long. Here I am almost
But if you
40.
yell back, you in trouble.
Oh my God. You feel me? You feel me? This is the nonsense. If you're like, oh, Matt, and I'm like, what?
So this is how we're communicating, right?
No,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I thought that's where we were.
Yeah.
Matt, what? Come here. No, you can just scream from here. Like, that's what we're doing, right? You come here. You want me? Come here. Yeah, oh, bro, that's a blood boiler for you, boy. I swear, boy. You want to get me?
What you think?
Come on, I'll ignore you.
I saw it on the internet. It was kind of like going viral a little bit, but me personally, it just depends what the situation is. Like, you know, let's say if you're on a roof and you need a rake or something.
Yeah, that's
hey,
different.
Dad, you know, it's just that's all it is. But for me, I'm in this mode, man. I know certain stuff is trauma, but that word is just freely just being thrown. Like
The word trauma?
yeah, it's just everything is just like, damn, it's like you can't even live life no more. Like,
Well,
bro, I can't even say your name without you thinking it's trauma. Like, it's like, and then if you ask him, is this trauma? Like, you're the bad parent or the bad person then. So you can't win, man. It's better off just shut up. You know, like, hey, just don't even say nothing these days.
Or why can't you just walk up to him and ask him what you want?
Well,
Right,
it just
don't do-
every situation is different. That's what I'm saying. Like, say if I'm outside on a grill or something, and just say if you're okay, your
I
wife
can't
has
leave from this task.
100%. Your
But
wife
those
has
things are different.
she
Yeah.
had. That's what I'm saying. But say if she has like a bowl or something, or she's stuck on a ladder or something just because she's trying to get the bowl. She's like, babe, and you were minding your business, and then you go in there, and then you see you see that she's doing the thing. Why does that you have to see her doing whatever for you not to feel a certain type of way? To me, you shouldn't just feel a certain type of way anyway. I'm calling your name, come.
Well,
period.
tone helps with that a lot.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
So screaming, the tone of which you're giving off will determine what happens to my insides.
Well, what if the same tonality, for instance, if somebody's on top of a ladder getting a bowl and they're not about to fall, but you know they could be dropping the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the same tonality as them in a hurting situation, a mad situation. Like there's tonalities could clash.
Yeah, but
right.
those two examples are examples of
course,
for lack of a better word, but trauma triggering events. Like
Yes.
you're talking about something that could be an emergency or could be
100%.
an injury or something like that, which is why that tone will matter. But if you're just saying, "Hey, come here," that's different than, "Hey, come here." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
the
yeah.
pitch,
I'm just
the
saying,
tone,
like, if
the
somebody said,
delivery.
hey, babe.
No, or using it, so it can be weaponized too. I learned
Oh,
this.
yeah.
It can be
100%.
weaponized. So this thing where you feel upset about something, so you've deteriorated your respect for the other individual.
Yeah.
So you feel like, I don't want to waste my time even walking up to this person to get what I need done. I'm just going to scream this person's name from across it. Bro, that is the literal definition of me being like, I'm going to ignore you.
No, facts.
100%.
I never even had it happen because, first of all, if you're screaming my name, I already know what you're screaming it for.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm getting. It's almost like you can't catch me off guard. Because I already know if you're screaming my name, it's there's already a certain respect level I already have established. You're not doing it unless you really need me.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So I've never been in that situation. Even when I'm Karen and them, like that's why I was never. They always called me a hard headed because you ain't talking to me no kind of way. I don't care if you're my parent or not.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. Like I have established you're human just like me. I have to respect you on a certain level. But no, I'm not. If I feel like you're calling my name like that, I just won't come.
That's what I said. I'll ignore you.
Yeah, I'll just
At
ignore
some
you
point-
100%.
Yeah, at some point.
I'll just ignore you if I feel like. But I really need you. Well,
Hey,
you know.
listen, if you needed me, and that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
if you truly needed me, and this is also the boy who cried wolf too. This is why it gets a little tricky. And we know this, there's a reaction level that you're supposed to have to certain things. But over time, if the pattern I picked up that you have is to use that tone for everything.
That's a good point.
I'm not wasting my time trying to now have to add in the diffusion of figuring out what it is that you got going on. Now I have to add another layer to it. That's insane.
But as a kid, they have no choice though. So
Yeah,
for a
that's
kid, I can see why
different.
it's trauma.
That's
though.
different. And again, I just think you can do it a different way.
Yeah.
Like you can just say, Mom used to do it too. Whenever she wants something or needs something or wanted to tell you something nice, she always changed the tonality, did she? Germ.
Right.
You hear that,
So
you
you
like-
know what the like.
Yeah.
And I still might be like, but
You'll go because
but I
you
know what it is, right?
it's
I
a
know it's something
50-50.
light.
Fact.
Yeah,
It's
light.
not
It's light
necessarily
work.
serious or whatever. I
She
can
might
go to
ask
it,
something
or-
from you, but it ain't gonna be too much out
Right.
your way. Or she's coming to tell you something nice, so I'll come to that. But Jeremy, Like you like, oh shit, oh Lord have mercy. I don't even
I'm
want.
like, oh my god.
Like
Yeah.
what I do now, you know what I'm saying, type of
Right.
thing. Or
I ain't even do nothing. I'm just laying here.
Like what? I'm just
Look,
sitting here
I'm
watching
asleep.
TV.
yeah, facts. Fake that sleep.
Hey,
man,
look,
you know what
look.
I'm
I'll tell you one thing though. There is a slight advantage to having like this hearing loss, because there's so many times where, like we had this. I had a little bit of backstory, but like when I first like got my hearing test done, I went to mom and dad and I like showed them, and she's just like, so all those years, whenever you said like you didn't hear me, I was just like, here's the proof. I told you I wasn't hearing you.
Didn't you have a earpiece? Didn't you have a cochlear for a little bit?
No, not a cochlear. No,
You
But
had something
I
in
do
your
have
ear?
hearing aids. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but I didn't have a cochlear.
Copy them
I'm not
results.
that deaf yet.
Copy the results given to me so I can show it to. Hey, look, I couldn't hear you none of the time. Both ears.
But I was bad.
Nah,
Side note: while you're switching screens, conjugal visits can be either a few hours or several days, depending upon the jurisdiction.
What?
Several days.
Hey,
I know,
that's
right?
tough.
Where is the
Back to
jurisdiction
black
that gives you days?
Some states permit overnight stays and dedicated facilities,
That's
like a
tough.
small
States.
apartment or trailers.
What
That's
state?
Trailer.
Yeah, what state is this?
Tell me, because I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
gonna
that's
look up
the
They
dates.
ain't
There you go.
Texas.
Nah.
That's where we
They
need to
all
do our
blue
crimes.
states.
yeah.
Let's see.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, all them red
Well, they
states.
keep telling me,
Well,
like,
no, they
depending
all
upon
blue.
the state. Tell me the state. Down to 6. Cali, Connecticut, Mississippi, New Mexico, New
all
York,
Democratic states.
and
Said
Washington.
Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Anywhere
tough.
where they're okay. So
I can't
lock
believe
me up
New
in-
York's
I
like
lied. Mississippi and New Mexico eliminated theirs.
Oh, I'm
So
about to
now
say,
Oh,
it's
okay.
down to that.
Yeah,
That's-
states.
Breads.
Got about it. I told you it's the
And
blue
blues.
states, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't make them prisoners comfortable.
God forbid, show some decency as some humans.
3 days of getting them, huh?
That's why. But look,
Whoa,
notice how we
whoa.
all reacted to days. They're like, damn, is it? Does it? So they can get.
Hey, you
days?
probably knocking it down for 3 days, boy.
What's the
Yeah.
motivation not to stay out of prison? I'm like, hey, I got so I can 3 days on 2 times. That's 6 days out of 30. Hey, schedule it every other week on a Monday.
And that don't mean they coming. In more ways than one.
3 days in a row, I'm in there till I can't leave.
Hey, brother, you came out. You lost 10 pounds.
Hey, yeah, I'm good, bro. We good for a couple more weeks, right?
I can see your ribs.
You got them
Good
cigarettes
God
outside?
Almighty.
Come on,
All
bro,
right,
give me some
man.
shadow work pause. Ooh.
You know what
Big
time it
comment.
is, man. It's time for the shadow work. And actually, I think about changing up what I had on here because we just talked about the big T word, and that is B. Will Cooks.
The big what?
The big T word,
Trauma.
trauma.
Oh,
thank
trauma.
you.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, bro, we
Hey,
just
I
talked about
so
it.
I was
let's,
thinking the time. Yeah, I was thinking the time.
He said
Hold
Big
on.
T Bazaar. No, I'm just joking.
Donald
So,
Trump?
so we gonna go.
Yeah, Big T.
Hey, okay, John Jones.
So this is what we're gonna do. You don't have to share your traumatic moment, but what I would like to say is, if you have kids, or if you want to have kids, or whatever legacy you want to leave behind, what things are you instilling in them, or what have you changed in your life that is based on some of the trauma you experience that you don't want other people to experience? Does that make sense? Meaning, for example, let's say you grew up, people were yelling at you, and that caused a traumatic response.
Are you doing that to your kids type thing?
Right.
Mine's pretty quick. Mine's just information.
Mm.
It's just I'm any information they got within, not even within certain reasons, anything, just any information. I don't want you. Oh, you didn't teach me that. Finances,
Sharing everything.
God, like the praying, whatever level of information that they need. Come to me with any question you got. No lies. What's up?
Mhm.
So that for me, that's that's when you get older. That's the number one thing. Man, they didn't teach us finance. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. So a lot of information. And I mean, no secrets. Hey, Dad, why you do this? Or why ain't we got this? Why, we struggling. What's up? Sometimes you got to put your bit. I ain't got no degree. I made these bad decisions when I was a kid. Hopefully you don't
Stuff
do
like
this.
that, yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Like-
be real with them. Show them that you're human. Sometimes when you're a kid, you look at your parents like they're just this thing.
They're superhuman. They're like
Yeah.
heroes.
Yeah, I think when you normalize yourself, that's when you can normalize yourself but still be the parent. That's when you got it. So
You locked in.
I think for me, it'll be removal of the it's my way or the highway mentality.
that's a good one. That's a good call.
Like inclusionary of
That's a
who
tough
they
call.
are.
That's,
a good one.
that's hard, boy.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
hard.
like
It's
for me,
possible, but
it's
damn,
possible,
hard.
but like for me, more than anything, like if there's one thing that I know that the trauma that I would not pass on to my kids would be like
That's a good call.
that. Like there are now, don't get me wrong, there are some things that have to be that way, but and many times in life, growing up, there were plenty of times that it didn't have to be that way, and all it needed was deeper conversation, better emotional intelligence, stuff like that. So like, I'm definitely getting rid of the "it's my way, the highway" for everything, and then leaving that to only the things that are like detrimental or
Safety.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
there are some things that have to be that way, and I fully understand that. But the majority of things in life are not "it's my way or the highway."
Yeah, I'm gonna go with we're doing it. The whole whatever. What you want to do? You want to go? You want to take a trip? You want to go to a party? You
Nah, I
want
rock with that,
He
bro.
gonna get his travel off regardless,
Facts,
boy.
bro.
what you
Man,
want to do?
Nah, but I rock
That's
with
his
that
trauma,
heavy.
bro.
No,
Hey.
because the truth is like
Because we could have did it.
yeah, like it always could have been done.
Yeah.
It just was, and I get it. Like my situation, not the same. My parents, they had 11 children. I know what trauma they were running from, which was
Right.
I don't want to put these kids in situations where they can't be like other kids. Like sure, we can go to Six Flags, but you can't ride any rides. We can't afford all that. Like sure, you can go to the mall, but we're just gonna
be
walk
walking
around. Like,
yeah.
so why would you do all those things if you're just gonna feel like you're traumatizing that kid right there, right? Like, so what was that thing growing up? We knew it was a no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No matter what it was. Mom can. If you started the conversation off, Mom, can I used to get anticipatory and just say no for her. I'd be like, Mom, can I go to the party? No? Good, okay. I'm just
Bro, you had, man, hold on, man. I had to stop him. He's capping. He had a pass for everything.
That's not true.
Bro, his trauma, y'all's
that's not
trauma
true.
was my life. Like, I loved it.
No,
like,
listen,
I love y'all's trauma, boy.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm
Talking
gonna
about
break it down.
trips, you ain't gonna trip.
No,
Forrest
I'm
Gump,
gonna
what?
break it down. I'm gonna break it down. One, I had to start working when I was 13 years old.
Yeah,
Everything
that's a good call.
I did, I paid
But you
for.
having that
Hold on,
job
wait.
is what we wanted
Hold
to
on.
do.
Everything I did, I paid for. Secondly, I literally had to create friendships with people that had transportation so that I can move around.
That's a good call. But
Okay.
you had the first car.
Again, who paid for it?
Hello. That's a good call.
Okay.
You did. That's a good call.
Lastly, if I had to travel or do anything else and go places,
That's a good call.
it was because of the extracurricular thing that I did. You see
No,
what I'm saying?
100%. No, 100%.
To get like, it was never like, Mom, Dad, can you get me where I need to go? And they're like, I got you. It was more like,
You talking like outside the family trip stuff.
But them saying
Yeah.
no all the time, you're right though. That is big trauma. That's a good call.
But family
No, that
trips,
is-
I don't
that is a
want
good
to.
call.
Right, right.
I don't want
That
to
is
say
trauma,
we didn't
bro.
get
You're
around.
saying
and nothing
outside
like that.
of the family trip stuff.
Yeah,
No, no,
outside.
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the normal day-to-day stuff. Like,
Right.
Mom, can we go to the mall? Mom, can we go to this? Can
I
we
said,
do
because
this?
y'all life look fucking fantastic to me, boy.
Yeah, no.
And it
I was
was
like, y'all are
like,
just
and it
I'm
was
the greatest. And I love
was.
coming over here, boy.
No, but
100%.
it's like this thing. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Where'd you
Yeah.
love coming to?
The house, 100%.
Right. Did we love coming to the house? We
No.
lived in it. So it was like we wanted to.
We
get
wanted to go
out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was like, no, you got people coming to you. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm like, I want
We
to
wanna go to
experience
them.
out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
can we, like, I don't want to bring just everybody to the house and have the experience here because I don't want it to look like I
That
can't
is
afford
trauma.
it.
Because I have that
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
I'm scared to let my kids go out and
You
stuff like that.
understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So I say yes, even if I can't afford it, we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna give me a couple weeks to stack up and we're gonna figure it out because I just want to make sure you have that opportunity to see those things early and not be hit the world and be like, well, what is this? What do you mean a trip to whatever? Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool, but I never been to a bar before. You know, like I want to have that moment where I'm like, here, you can explore a little bit, knock your head on the wall a little bit. When you come back, I'll put a Band-Aid on. We'll talk about it and go back out there. You know, that's my thing.
Yep.
Go ahead and try it.
Man, I like all three of them, honestly. I'm trying to think of, like, to myself, I don't know if I have, like, mine is just who, like, if I have children, I just want to instill in them, like, I guess my trauma is in confidence, young confidence. Like, who I am, might be a little bigger
Oh, yeah.
kid, da-da-da-da. It's just like, you are, if I'd have known then, like, I am the entertainer. You know, I'm funny. I'm going to tell a joke. I'm a gesture up front, whatever it may be. But that wasn't always my trauma, and that was that I didn't have any confidence in that. And it was sometimes used as like a showcase, I guess you could say. Like, here's Cori, do this, da-da-da-da. Oh, no, here we go. Let me spin that back. I don't want to trophy my kids,
There you go.
if that
100%.
makes sense. I
There
don't
you
want to
go.
trophy my kids.
100%.
I don't want to, this is my kid's accomplishment, so I have to put you on this trophy to show you to everybody else.
100%.
Because also, I want you to accomplish things, not to be able to have to show them off, but I want you to accomplish things because you set forth a goal and you wanted to meet it. Like those type of things. Like I'll probably have a clause of like, hey, we don't quit anything mid-season. You know what I'm saying? Like we give everything their due time. If you don't like it afterwards, that's fine.
We can
You
break
can
it
stop
down.
playing
Exit
it.
interview. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But like in the thing, we push through. That's a standard in the Milton household. We're gonna push through. If you don't like it, that's fine because we do things that we don't like sometimes. We'll get over that. But I'm not finna trophy my kids. My kids can sing, and they've let me know that they're shy and don't like singing in front of people. When people come over, I'm not gonna tell them.
I was gonna bring up the most traumatic of all times when she called us to do the Boys to Men in front of everybody.
In the still of the night, or was it?
But she made us. Remember, she made us do it.
I would walk.
No. It was Boys to Men.
But all of them in general.
all of them.
It was in front of everybody, and she made us do it. I'm like, man, you could tell everybody's face that we didn't want to do it. But I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things, like those moments is I want to be able to look at my kid or whatever and be like, do you want to do this? No, I don't want to do it. Then we're not doing it.
Karen Wild.
We're not doing it. You know, and that's not no. I get it, right? Because there's a source of pride there. Like, look how great these kids are, and I want to show their talent off.
Intention, and I'm sure their heart, because I'm a parent too, so I know what it feels like in that moment. The intention is always, let me just get my kid the glory that
they deserve because they're so incredible.
But who's deserving? Meaning, like, who created that definition for deserve?
Right.
Like, for what I think they deserve is one thing, and what he wants to deserve is a whole nother. Yeah. Like.
Right.
So if he's like, Dad, I don't want. I mean, I slip up all the time. Like yesterday, he accidentally ran into some kid on the jump at the jump house thing. You know, they have like the trampoline parks. You know, so he jumped off of one and boom, knocked to a little kid. Kid didn't cry or nothing, but I wanted him to have some decency, and he was like running around afterwards instead of stopping and being like,
"Are you okay? I'm sorry, my bad."
So I pulled him over to me and like, hey, I'm whispering to him, what's going on, man? You need to go apologize. It's not right. And he just kept shaking his head and like,
Drew's not that dude.
Grapping out. And I'm like, yo, so I get tired of it. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Go over there and say bye. Like, I'm sorry, whatever. And he's like, no, Dad, no. And I look at him, he's like tearing up. And I'm like, oh, like here's one of them moments right here where it's like, yes, you should go over there and do it because you need to do it. Yeah, but also we're in front of 1,000 people and I'm over here like chastising you to go apologize to this little girl. And he's, you know what I'm saying? So at some point, I'm like, let me just come off the gas. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, this is that moment.
You should do that in the car, man.
Yesterday, I was putting on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the room. This is a kudos to you as a parent, you and Claudia. I put on he asked me, can I go in there and watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Now, I bought this specific season because this is what he wants. So every time he come over, I play this, you know what I'm saying? Cost me $17, but it is what it is. That's $17 I'll probably spend every single time.
Yeah.
So I put it on, and another one of our friends' kids goes in, and Cruz walks up to him and goes, what's your name? The kid's like, Parker. And he's like, oh, I have a friend named Parker. She's a girl, though. But you're cool. Do you want to watch this with me? And then they start watching the thing. I was like, all right, Cruz good.
Yeah,
he's good. You know what I'm saying? He got a good heart. He know how to be around other kids and other people.
Until sports. Just keep him away from the ball and kids, boy.
Yeah.
And Miles gonna do whatever his brother doing. You know what I'm saying? So he over there.
Miles don't really fuck with Cruz like that.
What?
Miles is standalone. I'm telling you. I seen Miles at the party. I see. Not in a bad way. I'm saying I seen Miles at the party. He's standalone, man.
No, he can. I don't
he
think
ain't trying to talk and be friendly like Cruz, man.
No. So from that perspective, they're two different people. Like Miles, when he gets older, he's gonna be the firecracker. He's gonna be the one that, like, Cruz gonna have to fight a lot of his battles because he's gonna be popping off at the mouth.
Yeah.
And Cruz gonna be like, God, bro. Like,
he's definitely the younger brother.
Yeah, 100%. He's young. You ain't gonna talk to me, my brother. And Cruz is like, bro, I don't even want to fight this little boy.
What'd he say? You got something to say? Come on, Uncle, about a pussy.
Yeah. All of that. It's gonna be Cruz gonna be like, bro, I'm fighting somebody your age. Stop. Like, I don't want to do this. But when they're together. Oh man, Miles is like all on him, kissing him.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. But he ain't friendly like Cruz though.
Nah, Cruz
he ain't trying to do all that, man.
Miles plays no games. He's definitely a savage.
Check us out.
But it's good to see that there's. I always say this is kind of funny. We as parents, bro, you just have to give your parents grace because every parent, including ourselves, we're just trying to do what we believe is the best for our kids.
That's right.
And you never know how they receive it. Ryan's case, they may grow old and say, I wish I had less information. I grew up too quick because I knew everything too soon. You just never know, right? Or it could be, I'm so thankful that, my dad was able to give me so much information and so much context in life that I don't settle for just an answer. I'm going to need the information the way you get there, right? So it's like, I'm glad to see that there's critical thinking that has taken place, that has shifted the things that we want for ourselves and for the lineage that we leave and for the legacy that we leave. Shout out to my man Chip Baker. He said, don't leave a legacy. Don't only leave a legacy, live your legacy. If you're going to leave one, you might as well live it now. So that's what you should take away. You know what I'm saying? Live your legacy. I took that from Chip Baker, so if y'all want to look up to Chip Baker, you're a cool dude. Drink your tea. That's what I did this morning. Get some sleep, which is probably what I'll do because we stayed up last night too. Dang. And come back next week because we're going to have a better episode.
If it's up.
And it's stuck.
Hey.
He's risen.